Viewers, this is your Michael from Screen Reviews, bringing you a new podcast from my segment called The Super Sentai Review. And like always, I'm going to speak very loudly, very clearly, and very slowly, in case you don't understand me. Also, I'll try to do my best not to breathe so hard during this audio podcast recording, as well, not to cause any audio feedback as well. And finally, if you're under 18, this audio podcast recording will take your adult language. Once again, if you're under 18, this audio podcast recording will change your adult language if you're under 18. Now, if you're over 18, that means you're good to watch this audio podcast recording. So anyway, with that and everything else out the way, let's get into the latest episode of Ryusoulger, episode 6. So basically, this episode starts off where left off in the previous episode. So basically, Pow, aka Ranger Green, was still poisoned, and his friend Sadie was still being drained of her energy by the Minosaur monster that Bam, aka Ryusoulger Black, Ranger Black, what he destroyed in the previous episode. But turns out, it tells us for some reason that that city was still being drained of her energy by the Minosaur monster, even though the Minosaur monster was destroyed by Bam. So basically, Bam was kind of confused that by destroying the Minosaur monster, Sadie should be awake and the poison should be gone from Tao's body. So basically, so the rest of the weird figures, what the hell is going on here? And that's when we Father Nobu showed up and. It showed up that after talking to his doctor friend, if he could find the Minotaur monster that poison your brother, we can make an antidote and save his life. So basically, Bam was I know I destroyed the Minotaur monster, so basically he should not be poisoned. So basically, and that's when Bam decided to go look to Creon and get some answers. So basically, Creon was messing around. So basically, lucky for him that Creon was messing around on the rooftops, when a bunch of foot soldiers, recording a blog of videos and shit like that. So basically, Bam and his ranger pro knock out the dreadnought foot soldiers and managed to get answers from Creon. So Creon explains that that Minotaur monster that you took down that was just his twin. So basically, there were two Minotaur dog monsters. So basically, you only destroyed one of them. So basically, the second one's still alive. So basically, Bam was like, once I destroy that monster, once I destroy the second one, my brother will be killed for the poison. But Creon just said it doesn't matter if you destroy that Minotaur monster, the poison will still remain in effect if the monster if the second Minotaur monster is the Minotaur dog monster is destroyed, whether it's destroyed or not. So basically Creon to say that it doesn't matter if you destroy the second, it doesn't matter if you destroy the second one, the second Minotaur dog monster, the poison will still remain in effect. So basically, so either way, you guys are up shit squeak by the paddle. So basically, the only way you can save your brother unless you find an antidote for the monster dog monster's poison. So basically. So basically, it doesn't matter if Dan and the other Williams has destroyed the second Monster Dome Monster. The poison was still making effect in Tao's body. So basically, it's like so the only way they can save Tao is to trying to figure out a antidote to that Monster Dome Monster's, from that Monster Dome Monster's full poison. So anyway, and that at that moment, Ben started to feel kind of weird, and therefore gave Creon the opportunity to escape from Bam. So anyway, at that moment, we see Cole. Carrying Bam back to Wee's father's laboratory. Turns out during the battles, turns out that during the battle of the first Dinosaur Dome Master, the Dinosaur Dome Master managed to affect Bam in the fight. So basically, the first Dinosaur Dome Master managed to affect Dan with his poison in the previous episode. So basically, that means the rest of the Ryusoulgers who fought the first one, so Dome Master, was also affected by the poison. So basically, when Kogu came back with Dan, Asura and we were also affected by the poison. Now we must have got affected from the first Dinosaur Dog Monster, because from the water supply that the first one spiked with its poison. So basically, the researchers got affected by the first Dinosaur Monster by battle, and we got affected by the first Dinosaur Monster's poison from the water supply that he spiked. So anyway, so basically it was up to Melt and Cole, who was not affected by the poison, and who was not affected by the poison, who was still not affected by the poison, to get one of those, to get the second Dinosaur Dog Monster's poison fang for it, and use to make an antidote. So basically, Creon was ordered by Tensha to use the second Dog Dinosaur Monster to once again to affect the water, to affect the whole city water supply, therefore poisoning everybody in the city once again. So basically, once again, Creon did what Tenkar said. Had the second Dog Dinosaur Monster to poison the city's water supply. Had the Dog Dinosaur Monster to poison the city water supply, but Cole and Melt stopped the second Dinosaur Dog Monster from affecting the water supply with its poison. So anyway, Cole and Meadow were trying to get one of the Dinosaur Monster's poison things that they can use to make a cure, but the poison started to kick, but the poison started to affect Meadow and Cole and force them to de-transform, but they managed to But they managed to get one of the poison things from the monster, and the monster retreated after Cole got the thing basically worked the thing out of the monster's mouth. So basically, the monster retreated after Cole went to broke his poison fang from his mouth, and Krillin retreated with the monster. So anyway, so basically Cole and Mother passed out from the poison, and Cole had another flashback of his master, of him training with his master, and his master told him that you'll be okay. Wake up. So basically, when Cole woke up, him and Mel was on Tyrannomigo's back, and Tyrannomigo took him to the elder who was selling ramen from a ramen truck. So basically, Tyrannomigo took Mel and Cole to the elder who is now a who was selling ramen from a truck. So basically, the owner of the Ryusoulger village is now selling ramen. Is selling ramen on the truck. So anyway, so basically, Matt woke up, and Cole and Mel was like, "Elder, what the hell are you doing?" So basically, the elder's saying that turns out that after during that whole Megazord battle between that first Microsoft monster that y'all took down, did some serious, pretty much destroyed the village. So basically, I had to go get a job. So basically, that's just the reason. That's the reason why I started robbing off this truck. So basically, the elders say that the business was destroyed during the first Megazord battle. So basically, I had to get a job. So basically, that's why I'm selling ramen. So, and wearing this stupid outfit, in this stupid ramen outfit. So anyway, with the help of the elder, he managed to make a cure with the poison thing that cure. So basically, with the magic powers of the elder, he uses the powers to make an antidote for the Ryusoulgers and everybody who was affected by the Minosaur Dog Monster's poisons. So anyway, after after the researchers took the cure and killed everybody who was affected by the Minosaur monster, they went to go deal with. So basically, they went to go deal with the Minosaur monster, who is now with the second Minosaur dog monster, who now is now monster size now. So basically, the second Minosaur dog monster is now go full size now, and along with Super Tankjar. So basically, Super Tankjar and the monster of Dolmont and the monster size monster of Dolmont was about to destroy the city, and that's when the weird soldiers showed up. They morphed up, they summoned all the Zords. So basically, they summoned all the Zords and combined all 5 of the Zords together and formed the 5 Dynamite Megazords. So basically, all the researchers combined all the Zords together to form the 5 Dynamite Megazord. So basically, they took down the Minosaur Dog Monster and took down Tankjar once and for all. So basically, after they combined all the Zords together into one big Megazord called the 5 Dynamite Friday Night Megazord, they took down the Minotaur Belt Monster once and for all, and also took down Tankjaw once and for all. But Tankjaw before Tankjaw was destroyed by the Friday Night Dino by the Friday Night Megazord, Tankjaw said that I'm Navy and you may defeat me, but there'll be more generals like me from the Dreadnought forces to take you guys down. So basically, that was the final words of Tankjaw before he was destroyed. So anyway, after the Ryusoulger took down Tankjaw and the Minotaur Belt Monsters, they kind of had a little celebration and whatnot. Sadie was okay now. So California Sadie was okay now. So basically, she went back to trying to find that dog, that puppy, a home. So basically, California City was back to normal and went back to finding that puppy a home, a permanent home to live at and whatnot. And the Ryusoulgers were like, kind of agreed to work together. So basically, in their own way, Tao and Bam kind of agreed to work together with the other Ryusoulgers from now on. But Bam and Tao went their separate ways. So basically, Bam and Tao kind of agreed with the other, with calling the other Ryusoulgers that to work together from now on. But Tao and Bam still went their own separate ways from Cole and the other Ryusoulgers. So anyway, Cole and Mel was telling Asura about how the Elder is now, about the Elder selling ramen from a truck and whatnot. And so basically, Asura was like, maybe you could, can you take me to so basically, Mel and Cole was telling Asa about the Elder becoming selling ramen from a truck. So basically, Asa I would like to see the Elder in his ramen truck. But Cole was like, I figured that the Elder. I think that's not a good idea right now, because the Elder was kind of embarrassed to be a person who sells ramen off the truck. So basically, the Elder was kind of embarrassed that Cole and Mel saw him in a ramen outfit selling ramen off the truck and shit like that. So basically, while Asura, Mel, and Cole was walking away, the Elder showed up in his ramen truck, and he's like, was happy to see how much that Cole, Asura, and Mel had grown up since the last time that he saw them. So basically, this is how the episode ended with the Elder watching Cole, Asura, and Mel walk away from his ramen truck. So basically, that's how the episode ended, with the Elder watching from his ramen truck, watching Cole, Asura, and Mel walk away into the sunset. So basically, that's how the episode ended. So anyway, this episode is not a bad episode. So basically, I gotta say, the next one, I gotta say, the next one was not bad. So basically, all 5 girls combined together was the best thing about this episode. But there was a lot of other good things about this episode, but I think the best thing about this episode was all five of the Ryusoulgers combined together into one big ass Megazord. So basically, that's the best part about this episode. So anyway, what you guys think about this episode? Was it good? Was it okay? Or was it just alright? Please let me know with the comments below this podcast. So anyway, like always, it's Sentai Michael from Screw You, sign off. 1,